Look at the fraction wall given here. It's very important when you want to learn how to compare the fractions, how to find the equivalent fractions, or when to add like fractions. Very important concept when we learn about fractions. Now listen here very carefully. Here you can see the first strip, the numbers up to 12 are written. That is, a strip is divided into 12 equal parts. Now half of 12, that is 6. Second strip is shaded as 6 parts in green and 6 parts in orange. 1/3 of 12 is 4. So 4 parts are shaded light blue. Then 4 parts 5 to 8 are shaded violet. And then 9 to 12, again the last 4 parts are shaded in light blue color. Each part is 1/3. Now come to the fourth one, that is 1/4 of 12, that is 3. So each 3 parts, compare with the first strip, each 3 parts are shaded alternatively orange and green. Green, orange, green, orange. 3 parts. You can compare with the first strip. Okay. Now when you want to compare the fractions having numerators same, always remember that fractions can be compared either when you have the numerators to be equal, sometimes you may have denominators to be equal, sometimes neither the numerator nor the denominators are equal. What to do in each case we are going to see. Now say when the numerators are equal, half and 1/3. Here you have numerators to be equal. Now observe the part over here. Half is this much part and 1/3 is this much part. Which is greater? Obviously you can see that green part is more than this one. That is, half is greater than 1/3. You may compare the others also. Say you want to compare 1/3 and 1/4. So how much is 1/3? Is this much, and 1/4 is this much. Which is greater? This 1/3 is greater. So whenever the numerators are equal, smaller the denominator is greater the fraction. That is, numerators are same 1, 1, and 2 and 3, when you compare, 2 is smaller. So smaller the denominator is greater the fraction. Okay. One more concept here you can see. Now compare first strip and the last strip. Here you can see that this part, this much line matches here. It means 1/4 plus 1/4, that is one and the same as half. So I can write it as 1/4 plus 1/4, that is equal to 2/4. And 2/4, as you know, when you reduce it, it will be half. So here these 2 parts are equal, and as you know, 1/2 and 2/4, they are equivalent fraction. Moreover, compare here also. Here also you will have this line matches, that is, you will have this to be as 6/12. One more example we will see when the numerators are equal. See the question here. Compare 3/4 and 3/5. Here you can see 2 strips are being made and the strips are of equal length. You can see here. Now the first strip is divided into 5 equal parts, that is, each part represents 1/5, and the second strip represents 1/4, as each part as the strip is divided into 4 equal parts, each part is 1/4. Now when you want 3 by 4, that is 3 by 4 will be this much. 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4, that is equal to 3 by 4. And 3/5, that is 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. So this part is 3 by 5. So which is greater, 3 by 5 or 3 by 4? This part is greater or this part is greater? You can observe that this part is greater, that is 3 by 4 is greater. Whenever the numerators are same, are equal, smaller the denominator is greater the fraction. Now look at the question given here. Compare 1/4 and 3/4. Here you can see that the denominators are given equal. Now in case when you have the denominators to be equal, how to compare the fractions? See the figure given here. Here the two strips are given where we are going to represent 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. Now the strip length, you can see it is 8 and it is divided into 4 equal parts. Each strip is divided into 4 equal parts because the denominator is 4. Now the first fraction is 1 by 4. So one part out of 4 I have shaded here. This fraction represents 1 by 4 and this strip represents 3 by 4 because out of 4 equal parts, 3 parts are shaded. Now obviously you can make out that 3 by 4 is greater. That is here when you have to compare these two fractions, 3 by 4 is greater. So broad sign should be here. Okay. So whenever you have the denominators to be equal, bigger the numerator is bigger the fraction and smaller the numerator is smaller the fraction. In case now whenever you have neither the numerator neither the denominators to be equal, then what you can do is, say you want to compare 2 by 8 and 5 by 7. Here you can see that neither the numerator nor the denominators are equal. In this case you will find out the LCM of the numbers given in the denominator, that is LCM of 8 and 7. So it is 56. So write here LCM to be 56. Now write small brackets here and think that 8 into which number is 56. So 8 sevens are 56, 7 8s are 56. Now write LCM in the denominator 56. Now compare this bracket terms with the numerator terms. 2 sevens are 14 and 5 8s are 40. Now you have the denominators to be equal. So whenever the denominators are equal, bigger the numerator is bigger the fraction. So here in this case 40 is greater than 14. So this fraction is greater. So you can have this sign. Say one more example. If you have say 5 upon 6 and 3 upon 4. So neither the numerator nor the denominators are equal. We will find out LCM of 6 and 4. Now oral answer how to find it out. Go on speaking the table of 6. Say 6 ones are 6. You have to think whether 6 comes in table of 4 also. So 6 ones are 6. It doesn't come. So 6 is not the LCM. 6 2s are 12. Here also 4 3s are 12. You get it. So LCM is 12. Now write the small brackets over here. Think that 6 into which number is 12? 6 2s are 12. 4 into which number is 12? 4 3s are 12. Now write here 12 LCM in the denominator. Multiply the bracket terms with the numerator. So 5 2s are 10 and here 3 3s are 9. So now you have the denominators to be equal. So when denominators are equal, bigger the numerator is bigger the fraction. So 10 is greater than 9. So this fraction 5 by 6 is greater